Yeah, welcome to Carl's Scale Modelling, Thursday afternoon. Yeah, just about to go live, and what happens? Carl's cameras go down. Yeah, the fan arrived this morning.
No, no, the mouse.
Now the mouse doesn't want to.
Oh, Fred, will you come up?
Fred, come in. The dog's being a pain in the butt. Come here, Fred. Fred wants.
Cure two birds with one stone. Steel toe cap boots alternate between kicking the computer and the dog. Solves the problem. Yeah.
It needs it, I tell you. So yeah, Carl will be in as soon as, hopefully, fingers crossed, because I can see dark monitors behind me. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome into that.
Hello, everyone.
We're continuing the TankFest. So,
Michelle's mini TankFest.
Yeah, so I shall come round to everybody on panel, and then I'll go to chat and see who's coming. And excuse me, and I'll see what everyone got up to yesterday, and just to update everyone. So yeah, so first thing this morning was first in line, should I say, is JC. So JC, how did you get up to yesterday?
Well, yeah, obviously yesterday I did all the armour and the contrasting on that and things like that. So yeah, not sure what else there is to do. I think I'll do these little spikes at some point. But yeah, I've come away from that at the moment. But I've been doing this little guy.
Oh, he's little. Oh wow. Oh, cock.
There you go.
There you go.
I've been painting him up. I like the way the scroll has gone on his.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that's nice.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Like him.
He's done a lot.
Loads of detail in that.
Yes.
And then we'll come across the Panzer. Afternoon.
Good afternoon. Well, as you know, yesterday I added the resin bulk features to both sides of the hull of the vehicle. One has dropped off, so I need to get the replacement and put that on today.
One thing.
Yeah, and one last thing that I did last night before I crawled up and went into the cat basket is I painted the inside of the vehicle the aluminum colour. So that's been done. And this morning at the bench, I touched up the black on the steering wheel and on the seat cushions on the seats. So I shall progress on today with some more work in painting internals, so that I can get this closed up, the roof installed, and progress on with the build. Not that there's much to build of it. I've done all the fittings to it, but that's my plans for today. Yes.
Bit careful now. Yeah. I've just been told to mute, so Carl must be coming in. So I'm going to mute. So.
Oh.
Say, Michelle.
Hello! God!
Hey, Grandpa.
Did you finish with Panzer?
We did, yes.
JC's left. He's got the whirly bird.
No, JC hasn't got the whirly bird.
Oh, he has on mine.
Oh,
Well, I'll let you carry on a minute. I haven't got any lights on or anything.
No, I'm in the darkness on. So anyway, next is Scott. Oh, I nearly removed it. Oh my God. So yeah, Scott, how are we getting on?
I'm getting on right well. I'm building this. So far, all I've done
Tiger one.
last night
Oh.
was build the tub up. And
Nice.
that's as far as I've got. So hopefully I can get a bit further.
Loads of wheels on that one.
Yeah, well, they're the next two steps, but I might leave them for now because there's a lot to it. So I'm going to build something here.
Well, I was looking at the tank tracks last night, but you've got to glue them together and fit them around the wheels, haven't you?
Yeah, well, looking at the diagram here, you've got a Dubalaki to help keep them in line.
It's a thingamajig in the sprue bag for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you put the whatchamacallits in the thingamajig, but then when you glue it, you've got to wrap them around the wheels when they're still moist.
Yes.
The one piece of advice I can give. The one piece of advice I can give you with that kit is the idler at the back. That's the little wheel at the back. It has a swing arm. Leave that loose so that you can adjust it because the tracks are asymmetrical. You will have trouble fitting them using the number of links required. You have to adjust the idler wheel in a little bit or out a little bit to keep the tension so it makes it look right.
Right. Okay. Thank you for that, Panzer.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll probably do something on on top. Actually, I'll probably do something here.
If you're doing something at the back end of the tank, do not add the mud guards until after you've fitted the tracks.
Yes, I know that.
Yes. Part, is it 17? No, it's not. It's A38.
That, the 33. Yes.
Hey, that's not bad going for a bloody screen through 2x5 magnification glasses.
Yeah. So I'll be doing something other than the tracks and the wheels. Wheels are fine. I can cut them out and clean them up, but there's so many of them. I won't be able to do anything else.
You could build the turret, Scott. The turret's quite an easy assembly to do.
Yeah, I might end up doing that. But first I might put that thing on the lower hull. So that'll be easy enough to do, and then work on the turret after that. There you go. That's what I'll do.
Nice one. Thank you, Scott.
No worries. Hello, everyone.
Hi. Nip over to... Let's go see Dom. Hi, Dom.
Hello.
Welcome in. Hello.
Okay. This is a nice chess set from Harry Potter. And
Oh, cool.
I go make this shield. I tape it off. I go make the shield first gloss black, and then I make it silver, metal color. And then the white chess set, I make this black first, gloss black, and then I make it gold or brass color. And that is a little thing for a friend of mine. He asked me to do this. I say, no problem. Only a tape work is so much work. I was one day for 6 hours and I taped all these ones in 6 hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot of tape work.
That one's upside down, Dom.
What is upside down?
One of those crosses. I'm only joking, Dom. I'm only joking.
God. Okay.
Carol,
Yeah.
you should have waited till I painted it all, and then you should have...
And I have a little update. Maybe people like that. I building a 1/16 scale Jeep. And this is the update.
Oh, nice.
The wheels. Oh, come on. The wheels are on now. I have trouble with the front wheels. It's not
Which
bad.
Which company's that, Dom?
Starcorn.
Yeah, you rotten person.
Yeah.
Where were you building that in secret?
No, I built that. I did it on my live stream.
Not on mine. I didn't know you were doing that. I bought one. I was going to do it.
Yeah, he has been building it on your stream.
Was it? I thought he was doing the Bronco.
No, that is the small
building
one.
both.
This is the 1/16 scale. I'm busy for more than 3-4 weeks with it.
It must be. It must be because I've seen yours that I wanted one. Then, Dom, because I've been out and bought one.
Yeah. I'd like to get the 35 and then the 16.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice kit.
And I have here the seats.
Oh, nice.
I need to weather it first before I glue it in. But everything is in work in progress, and I forgot a couple parts to paint. Because I primed it yesterday evening, really fast, and I need to do it in color. I do that tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow is my live stream too. Dus then I do it in the live stream or something, maybe not. I go look what I can do tomorrow for that. And I buy a couple kits. Maybe you like to see that. I'm always buying kits. I buy this one.
Oh, nice.
Different.
And I buy this one.
Nice.
I see him.
Yeah, Australian.
Yeah, Australian World War One. Yeah,
And this one.
nice.
That's the 2002 Australian model.
And I buy, and I think, Carol, you like this. I hope. I think. I'm not sure. One six
Space Nine.
Star Trek Deep in Space.
Where's Dr. Spock?
You want
He's
me?
not on Deep Space Nine.
Oh, he's in
Space
Deep
Nine.
Space Nine. Okay.
He was in Star Wars.
I like this stuff. This 1/6 scale. This is really big.
Yeah. Nice.
And now you can tell me a lot. But this man looks like a little bit.
Like JC.
Yeah.
Right, thanks.
You're right, JC.
Yeah, you can't see it right now, but he is there.
Yeah. Carol, quickly flick over to me. I'll show you my model of Odo. There's Odo pretending to be a sponge.
Cheers, Dom. Thank you.
Thanks, Dom.
On the post to Marcus. See how Marcus is getting on. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no! So I will be doing the Panther like I opened it yesterday with. I had no idea it was full of samurai, but I thought I'll give it a go. So this is a piece of samurai.
Nice.
That's going to go on the back portion of it. So
Ooh,
now I didn't have a chance to go get this 5-minute epoxy, so I'm gonna wing it. See what happens.
super glue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that Samarit not sticky
No.
on one side?
No.
No,
It's all photo etch.
Yeah.
Oh, it is photo etch, your favorite.
I know.
Funnily enough, that was his exact words yesterday, Dominic, when he saw it.
He was like,
Yes.
yippee!
I was not yesterday. I have no see a live stream from yesterday.
Yeah, we were on yesterday. We're on
Oh,
everywhere.
you're in for a treat if when you watch them when he unboxes
yeah.
it.
Had fun and games yesterday.
Yeah, we had a lot of interest yesterday, didn't we? Right, cheers, Marcus. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Good luck. That's not
Thanks.
good. Michelle.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello.
My, that's a cannon.
Yeah. I actually finished off building mine this morning, and I primed it this morning. Oh my God! fiddly bits.
You're off camera a bit.
Pain in
Yeah,
the
do you want to come on camera, Michelle?
butt. Yeah, these little
Yeah.
thingies that have to go in there. Hate them, especially in these small builds.
They don't like you either.
No, don't. Well, yeah, managed them, got them on, fine. So yeah, it's all primed and ready to go.
So you're gonna have good paint in that.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
Are you going to use the Airfix paint, or,
I am
or
gonna actually. Yes.
is it usable?
There, I haven't looked in the tub.
Right. Well, let me know because I've got other paint anyway.
Oh, I know.
So.
Let's have a look. Oh my God, it's usable.
Oh, there you go. Then. You sorted. Right.
It's usable.
Right. Well, crack on then, and come back and see you in a bit.
Where's the water?
Yeah. Where's Joshy gone?
He
He
was
was there
walking.
when
Signal suddenly
Yeah.
died.
He said he was going to drop out.
He was,
Oh, right.
He was out and about at the time.
Oh,
so.
right. Well, if you get back in time, Joshy, you're more than welcome, right? You don't have to be doing a tank. It's just us that's doing tanks. You're all right. JC and Don were doing other things. Right, so we forward to me. Oh, look, I've got a camera.
Yeah.
I've got a computer. Yeah, computers in pieces all over the bench this morning.
It was.
It was a bottom fan right at the back. So, what a pain. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm doing the King Tiger. And I had a delivery today.
Oh,
I got my Zimmerit. Look, Marcus, Zimmerit. Sticky back Zimmerit.
Get that past it.
I don't have Zimmerit.
Not photo etch.
So is it plastic then, or?
So I got my wheels and all done yesterday. Got the tub done to a degree so I can put the Zimmerit on. So I've never done it before, so this is going to be interesting. So I shall just have a look at this first. Once I've read chat. Will you stay still? Thank you. Right. Camera change.
Action.
Right. Chat. Oh my good God.
Yes, they've been busy while you've been pottering about with your computer.
It happened to me yesterday. So yeah.
That's all right. So the first one in today was Panzer Cat at 11:15 going, meow. Hi, Panzer.
Hello,
Hey,
meow.
Panzer.
Hello, everyone.
And then it was me, an hour and 15 minutes after Panzer, saying, good afternoon, all.
Ooh.
So, hello. And then Scottson saying, good evening, everyone. Good night, Scott.
Good evening.
And Scott's streaming this to his channel, so please bob over. I have put the link in.
Oh, thank you.
And give him a comment and a thumb. That would be much appreciated. He does like his thumbage.
very
Yes,
good.
and when you give them the thumb, make sure you stick it right in.
Yeah. And if you feel like it, you can leave one for me as well.
Yes.
So Scott's
Twist it.
and then we got David Markian. Hi, David. Hope you're both well. You're
How you going, David?
He says, afternoon, Carl. Afternoon, Michelle. Afternoon, folks. And hi to Panzer and Scott. And then we got Jeff and Maggie in. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Maggie.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Maggie.
Hi, Jeff and Maggie.
And then we got Jim in. Hi, Jim. Hope you're well, sir.
Jim from sunny, windy Chicago.
Jeff saying hi to Jim. And then we got John Owen. John O. Swift. Hi. Oh, John.
Hey, Jono.
Afternoon,
Hey,
everyone.
Jim and John.
David saying hi to Jeff and Maggie and to Jim and to JC and to Marcus and to Dominique and to Jono and Jeff saying hi to Jono and David saying long time no see, Carl. Yeah, I know, it's good to be back, Fish. Where are we? And Apple says he was Scott's first thumb of the day.
Ooh,
I was Scott's second.
that makes him special.
Special.
There's Scott's there's the link there for Scott's channel, and there's me saying hi over on Scott's, and then Jeff saying hi over on Scott's. So's Ethel. And Josh is in saying, afternoon, folks. Hope all are well. Joshy. Didn't get a chance to have a chat with you just now. David saying hi to Joshy. So's Jeff. And Josh saying hi. Oh, Octal's in. Hi, Octal. How are you? Long time no see.
Yeah, Octo.
How's college going? Jeff saying hi to Octal. Josh is saying, hey, Octal. Hope you're well, bud.
G'day, Octo. Haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah. And then Octal saying hi to Jeff and Joshy. And Joshy says, your stream for tomorrow looks interesting, Don. Is that a brick build kit or plastic?
No, it is plastic.
And then Josh is saying, how's college going, Octal? And Octal says he's finished until August.
Mm.
And Dave saying hi to Octal. Octal saying hi to David.
Would that make it summer holidays? Would that be why he has it off?
Quite possibly.
I'm not asking him why he's having it off. Josh is saying, wicked. Is it going well? And Octal says he's got all A's. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Straight A student. Well done.
Very nice.
He says, is that because you took the lecturer an apple every day? Jeff saying that's excellent, Octal. Josh is saying that's awesome news, dude. Congratulations. Octal saying thanks. Everyone's saying well done to Octal. He says, I put a message in saying my signal dropped about 4 minutes before you went on. I was out and about anyways. Well, when you get, are you going out or are you on your way back? Saying hi to Scott. He's in Scott saying hi to everyone.
Oh, how you going?
And David saying hi to Josh. He just says, Ethel, check you still have the watch on your wrist if I were you. If you were his first, rather.
Summer off, yep.
Yeah, summer's off. And Josh, he's at his sister's. Well, that's all right. You stick your sister on instead.
I was just a little curious about that because here we do the same, except here summer's also Christmas. So
that's because you're weird.
It's a bit both. Christmas holidays and summer. No. Being weird is no, I won't say.
Feel free to open your. Well, that went well. First one on. Yay! Look at that.
yeah.
One of 2,500 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I share something?
Yeah.
Right.
What's
obviously, you've got the Tacon release Jeep. I've been thinking about it, right? But not for the reason why you've got it.
How do you know what reason I've got it for?
Oh, so you're going to get a Willys Jeep and make it into a Corvette?
No.
Ooh, I kind of like that, actually.
That's quite smart, actually.
Wait till you see the other one. Right? So that's one possible idea, turning it into that.
A rat rod.
Or there's this one.
Oh, that's smart.
I like the other one with the combination of this one that the hood is open.
Yeah.
James, what you could do is you could get the 124 scale
That sounds
Jeep,
fun.
right? And a 124 scale Ford Escort. And mount the Jeep onto the Escort chassis.
But that could be interesting, actually.
Because I went to a model flying display many years ago, and there was a number of military vehicles in the car park, and my young assistant was looking at the Jeeps, and he says, look at the World War II Jeeps. And I said, well, that one's a Jeep. That one I don't think is a Jeep. I think that's a kit.
Yeah.
And the owner of the vehicle turned around and looked at me and said, how the hell did you notice that? I said, because it's sitting higher than the actual Jeep is.
Mm.
And he told me he had bought a Jeep kit, and he had mounted it to a Ford Escort chassis.
Ooh.
which is why it sits it's sat noticeably higher on stance.
Yeah.
So.
I might have to try that though. Like, yeah. It's going to be interesting if I can do that. But that's a bit of an idea.
There you go. I've given you ideas now.
Mm.
I know.
I've also made them think about spending money.
What is it you do making other people spend money?
He likes it.
It's because I'm not spending money myself yet. That's why.
But the problem is though, right, Carl, if you think about it, if he's spending our money, that means we can't get around him.
This is true.
So, yes. Hang on. I've done wrong here, haven't I? I'll let the secret go.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Josh says he's at work. Oh, damn. Josh says, Dom, great review of the apron which you did yesterday. Love it.
yeah, thanks.
Barrel. And also says you can go summer semester, but I always take it off.
Best to take it off when you're having enough.
Josh said, what about a half tank, half plane? Build the tank and then put the wings off the plane on it. You could call it, you're going to love this, a plank.
Oh dear.
Yoshi, really?
And TBG's in. Hi, TBG. Hope you're both well.
Hey, TBG. Technically, James, you could also do that with a Jeep kit. You get a set of wings and stick it on the Jeep because they did trial a flying Jeep for a bit.
All right. Never knew that.
Google flying Jeep.
They did a lot of things.
I'm sure.
They do a lot of things.
A lot of things. Oh dear. That's got me thinking about that now. I'm like, yeah, I know.
So I'm just looking at this. I'm just looking at this Zimmerit and looking at Marcus's and thinking, I'm wondering who's got the better idea.
Oh, what's that?
I've got to cut all these bloody holes out.
What the hell is that thing? Really?
What thing?
Okay, right. I typed in flying
Are
Jeep.
you playing on the computer again when you're meant to be modelling?
There you go.
It's good to share something, isn't it?
A flying Jeep.
There you go, you see.
What the?
God.
Someone had a brilliant idea and it came into fruition. There you go. Then he died in his first try.
I like that one. Can I have one of those? That'd be cool.
What the hell is that?
That looks dangerous.
Yeah, you know.
Marcus, it looks fun.
It does.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a flying Jeep for you.
Until you fall off it.
I think I'll take the buttons off him now.
Yeah. Oh dear. Sorry, Carl. I blame Panzer. It was Panzer that said it.
I blame you. Lock, stock, and barrel.
Oh, cheers. Shoehorn a B-17 cockpit onto a wheel. Wow. Okay. That's what TBD said, by the way.
I'm sorry. Am I not doing chat now? Go. Get told off.
Good day, James.
Joshie says, should I get my coat? No, you're welcome. You're all right. He's saying hi to TBG.
You got a coat?
He said, or shoehorn the B-17 cockpit onto a willy. Wow.
Free Willy.
No, that's a bit ambitious, I have to say.
Well, I mean, yeah.
To Joshie. And Josh says, I never thought cleaning windows was so incredible. I
How
never
did it go
thought
there?
Really?
it went blah, 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 blah. Joshy says, I never thought cleaning windows was so incredibly mesmerizing. The lovely little blonde who just lives behind my sister is having difficulty hoping to reach the top of the window.
Well, maybe you should go and help
I'm
her.
hoping.
Jesus Christ. Where's
Ever-
chivalry gone?
Ever played the game?
Road trip.
Mm. Ever played the game The Sims?
No. Apple says that GI standing on a multi-blade strimmer for a large yard.
Yeah.
Jeff's in Candygram. Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Hey,
Jeff.
Jeff. Thanks, buddy.
David
Hey,
says,
Jeff.
Joshy says, I was looking at a bloke's willy last night and thought of Scotland Dom. The bloke had some models. Keeps in the box. Your mind. And you say hi to Jeff.
Look, it's in my hand.
It's only
I
little.
bet it is.
Jeff. So you were looking at a Willys Jeep last night and didn't get it. I bet they had tanks there as well.
I'm tanking you right.
Enjoy.
There was tanks there, but there was pieces missing from kits.
The thing is, a certain person I know has got a couple of tank kits, hasn't he?
Who?
Justy.
JC's got tanks.
Ooh, he's
He
gone.
could have been building a Mirage. Well, let me think. It was a Marquette Valentine.
You just want to see me stop with the track ones, though, don't you?
Of course I do.
Panzer,
Yes.
do you know a good kit for 135 Stuart M5A1?
You can the M5 the Stuarts. You have a choice. If you can hunt out the Academy kit,
Yeah.
or the Airfix repop of it, it's a fairly decent kit.
Okay.
Also, you have Mini Art. They do a Stuart.
A mini. Well, I'm going to heavily modify it, so I don't want to, destroy a mini art kit.
In which case, I would recommend the Academy Stroke Airfix kit.
All right, cool. I will have a look at that. Thank you.
Yeah. I think they're back available now. For a while, they disappeared.
It's not the most well-known of tanks, is it?
Well, it was basically the Stuart was the British version of the.
Sherman, right?
No, I'm thinking of the Honey tank. Yeah, sorry, the Stuart. Yeah, I would. You could either hunt out the Airfix Stroke Academy kit, or you could take a look at the new reissued or the newly released Tamiya version. If you're looking for an American version.
It doesn't matter, but yeah, I think American would be better. But
yeah,
I'll have a look. Thank you.
Yeah, yep, you're welcome.
I'm chittering away there. I'm muted.
Carl.
Carol, that's the best way for you to talk away.
Okay.
Carl, you're muted.
I'm not. That's
You
Marcus that does that, wasn't it, Marcus?
I did it once. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, but for how long,
For an
Marcus?
hour. Okay, I get it.
Yes. These people are doing very excellent impersonations of Terry at Little History.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. So yeah, you didn't get it.
It's going to be a long time for me to forget Carl saying, gee, Marcus has been quiet for a while.
Asshole. I mean,
Marcus goes, I haven't. I've been talking for ages.
all right, fine.
Oh, it's a classic, that.
I want you to take note, Marcus, that I didn't join in
You
winding
didn't.
you up on that one.
You did not.
This time.
There is, yes.
So TBG saying hi to Jeff, and David says, I trust she was suitably wearing full safety kit, Joshy. Knowing Josh, I bet she's got airbags.
I hope you got airbags.
Jeff saying hi to Joshy and TBG. Athel saying, morning, Jeff, Octal and Jim. And TBG says, did the box have anthems on it, Joshy? Oh, so that's how it is, says Joshy. Right, okay, you start the game looking at blokes' woolies, was I? I see. Michelle, Carl farts and blames the dog.
Well, that's also
Just no. That's just
know about that one.
But only when he does them silently. I've heard Carol drop the bombs. There is when he does it, there is no way you can believe that was a dog
or a chair, Panzer.
or a chair.
Perhaps I shouldn't drop Michelle in it like this, but last night she was putting one of the dogs at the moment.
Oh.
He doesn't like going in his cage at bedtime. Michelle pushed him in the cage last night.
Get in there, you son of a dog.
So he farted in her face.
In my face.
Oh,
You know what? Good for the dog.
That's perfect symmetry. Yeah. Push me by the arse, I'm going to drop one in your face. See how you like that, human? Yeah.
Oh.
But it could have been worse, though, Michelle.
Could have been me.
It could have followed through while it was farting.
Yeah.
It would have been in your face, on your hands, on the floor.
Yes, he quickly came out of the cage and went out the back door.
By the scruff of his neck, or
And then
I was
Michelle
going to
opened,
say,
and then
his
Michelle
paws,
opened the door.
and his paws didn't touch the ground once. Yeah.
Right.
Octo say hi to Athel, and Josh says no TBG. They were in a separate box. Saying hi Athel. Jeff saying hi to Athel. Mark Smolson, higher afternoon. God, hi Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Good afternoon. Higher afternoon.
that's a new one.
It is, isn't it? Mark saying good afternoon, everybody. And David saying hi to Mark. Mark saying hi to David. And Joshie said, yes, she did, David. She was trying to focus on them. We're moving up and down so much. But at least there's two really immaculately clean circles on her windows. Josh says, hey, Mark, have you decided on whether it's a 3-man and a couple of printers or 1-man SpongeBob and a princess? I watched the end of the PPM when I got home. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you need to. You need to.
Because my computer's been off. I've been catching up on telly. We had that course last night. Done that on Michelle's computer. But that finished, well, it was the last one, so it was finished quite early last night. It's quite good.
I do like it better when you don't have to leave the house. You can just bring it up on the computer.
more of that.
Mark says, hi, Joshy. Not sure yet, mate. And Joshy says, I heard you. Hey, what?
Ta-da! Simmerite! There you go.
It's how I shave, Mark, honestly.
Quick.
What?
Put Marcus on the big screen. Let's see what he's done.
Right.
So we can see.
Oh.
Ooh. Shiny.
See, those pieces fit quite nice, didn't they, Marcus?
They did. Very good fit. No bending, you know. So the only thing as you recommend, you need a glue that's a little bit more pliable, right? And doesn't instantly grab. Which why I tried on this. This is a flat surface. They're guided by a lot of holes, so it should not be an issue. That's why I did it with the super glue. But there are other pieces, long pieces on the sides here, where I'm going to need a glue that doesn't dry, instantly. So.
I could give you a little tip here, Marcus, is when you put some super glue onto the flat plate, put it towards the middle and smear it out so you've got a very thin layer. Apply the piece in, and with a cocktail stick, that's exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Just sealing around the edges.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I still have to. Yeah, here, for instance, I have a gap which I'm going to need to fix. Yeah. But other than that, it looks all right, actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tongue position when you do that's important too.
You have no idea.
Yeah, Marcus, can I give you a tip?
Of course you can.
When
Don't
you
quit the day
spread
job.
in
All right,
the
got
glue,
it.
when you're spreading the glue with a cocktail stick, don't stick it in your mouth afterwards.
No, I have done that once, actually.
As I was going to say, Marcus, if you do get the 5-minute epoxy glue, also pick up yourself a bottle of methylated spirits, because you can use that.
Metal what now?
Methylated spirits.
Like normal white spirit, or
No, methylated spirit is a totally different thing. It's it's an alcohol with a pink dye through it, a purple dye through it.
So whiskey works? No.
No. Whiskey's only 17 to 23% proof. You need something that's 100% proof alcohol.
Oh, okay.
And what it does is that if you accidentally oversmear the epoxy onto the plastic surfaces, before the glue goes off, you can just wipe it down with the methylated spirits, and it will dissolve the methylated spirits and take it away.
Does it go well with fresh orange?
You can drink it if you want, but I think the meth drinkers' life expectancy is about 3 years.
There you go.
What was it? Joshua says, Carl, last night on the PPM, the ongoing debate was the title of our stream. It's still in discussion. And Mark said he thought it was One Man, SpongeBob and a Princess. Are you calling Joshua a princess? Mark says, I honestly come up with some strange things. Just thought it was hilarious. Jim says, it's very labour intensive, but hand-applied Zimmer always looks best because it matches closest to how the paste was applied. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
going to try it on one of my others.
I'm sorry that this kit came with Zimmer, right?
Yeah.
Should I just give it up? Is that what we're saying?
And another option that you can look into is the ATAC Zimmerit sets from Poland. Those are resin Zimmerit sets. They're kind of hard to get now for some strange reason, but those are quite good. Yeah. But when you come to doing it, you want some of that milliput.
Yeah. Well, I've actually bought some to do it, and I got a little wheel as well. But I'm going to try it on one of the other ones.
Yeah. You can buy dies and stamps to do the Zimmerit, because I've tried various things over the years, but the best thing I've found is milliput and a 3.5 millimeter jeweler screwdriver to do the stamping. So much so that I have that jeweler screwdriver specially secured away in a separate box so that it doesn't get mixed in with all the other household tools.
Yeah, I've got that 3D printed one. Where are we? My hand's wobbling. Camera.
Yes, that thing. Yes.
Yeah, it's got a stamp on one end.
Yeah.
My wheel on the other.
Yeah. That only does the rigid Zimmerit. You can get stamps and dies that do.
Yeah, I've got the one that does the waffle as well.
Yeah, and there's the plate pattern. There's all sorts of things. But as Jim says, nothing beats doing it by hand.
Yeah.
No, I can agree.
As
But
JC
I don't have the time or patience or,
Yeah.
And this is enough for me, because this is going probably, because I have seen the other pieces where they go around the turrets and stuff, and it's going to give me an aneurysm in the end. So there you go. So enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen.
And TBG says, methylated spirits, is that what Panzer drinks? Though it's medical grade, clear.
This is what you want for a good session.
Oh,
IPA.
Yeah, yeah.
no, IPA is good.
Yeah, I wouldn't say if it tastes good, but yeah.
No, I never drank it. I'm saying it's good to remove stuff. I have it. But it is strong. Just saying.
I'll tell you a little story about that in a minute.
You're liable to go blind after the first glass, but
There's a possibility. Yes, definitely.
but you'll be that squished you won't know about it.
Yeah, Joshua says, every time I hear Milliput, I keep thinking of Lilliput from Gulliver's Travels. My mind, honestly. Yeah, I like the one with Jack Black in.
There are other epoxy glues or epoxy sculpting materials available. I'm trying to think what's the one. It's Ives Epoxy Sculpt, and there was also something called Zimmerite that was actually again a two-part epoxy putty that you mixed together that you smeared onto the model and pressed the design into. I can't remember what happened to that company. I think they may have ceased trading.
Yeah, Green Stuff will do that two-part stuff as well, don't they?
Is that the green and the blue and yellow, the ribbon?
Yeah.
This stuff. Yeah, don't use that for Zimmerit. It's too sticky.
Right.
You can use Zimmerit. You can use the Tamiya putty for it.
Yeah, the grey stuff.
You mix it with Tamiya glue.
Yeah, that's the grey stuff. Yeah.
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 And then you can make Zimmerit with it, and then you have a little tool. There's not a roller; it's more
It's a comb.
piece.
It's a comb.
Yes, and then you can make the lines.
Okay. Let's do the armored glass.
I want to do Zimmerit. I sent the box to Marcus.
What?
He is now
No. No.
He's the specialist now.
I put on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, 7 pieces. That's all I've done in my entire life.
I know.
So you're eager to do more than Marcus, is that right?
What?
You see,
I will. Sorry.
I wouldn't, but Scott, just hold on here a minute. Sorry, Marcus, hold on here a minute. See, Scott's doing the mid-production Tiger. It's famous for having Zimmerit applied to it.
I know. I was going to ask him when he showed it in the beginning, but no, he doesn't do that. He said no last time.
Yeah, because I've got no Zimmerit. I've got no.
But you heard the people. You can use putty and just hand apply it, and it will be better than what I'm doing. So perfect.
If I had all that equipment,
I think you do.
Yeah. He knows you do.
Somebody's making excuses, Marcus. Somebody's making excuses here.
Yeah, I think Scott's little man out of his tank has run off with his milliput.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's why they both vanished. Joshy says they say that to Picasso and took what happened. He cut his ear and gentleman's bits off because of absinthe. Oh, wow.
Well, absinthe is not that bad, actually. I say that as a non-practitioner, of course.
TBG says, Panzer, have you seen the Black Scorpion model's full interior for the ferret?
I know that Scorpion Model Miniatures do a full interior for their fixed ferret, but I cheated. I had an Accurate Armour ferret kit that I didn't put the interior in because it was a fully closed model. So I had all the interior components that I could just stick in there, and that's exactly what I've done. I've just glued in several. Let me think now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 interior components into that. To just to have something, because I'm leaving the hatches open in this vehicle. So that there's something that people can see inside if they dare to examine closely the interior of the model. But it's like one of those things that once you do it, you sealed it up, you spent a week painting it, detailing it, you close it up, you will not see jack shit through the hatches anyway. So, but I know it's there.
Take photos.
Josh,
we don't believe.
Josh is over on Scott's and says, "See how much mayhem. Need to see." Write it first. Thanks, Colin. Josh says, Carol Baskin was an expert on tigers, apparently. Never saw any of her kits, though.
I've heard that name somewhere.
And Josh says, the bloke who drives the tanker's done a runner and left. What a tanker. Oh, the tanker's in. Good afternoon, sir. He says,
Yeah, he's one.
Well, it's a tanker wolf. Oh yeah, I recognise that name. Yeah, we've not seen him yet.
Yeah.
And TG says hi. And Mark,
Yeah.
Joshy says, Marcus, I've tried absinthe the proper way. Filter over sugar cubes.
Yep.
In the glass, I had it in the R.H. Geiger Museum whilst I was in Switzerland. It was very nice.
There's some pretty cool bars in Denmark that serves absinthe under the table before it got legal. And yeah, we had some great time, just saying.
Joshua says, King Tiger Scott. And he's saying, hey to Tatanka. And David said, hi to Dan. And Tatanka saying, I try not to see me either.
No, this is just the Tiger one. Carl's doing the King Tiger.
Yeah, I'm doing the King.
Does the King? No wonder the King looks funny.
Cool, blimey. That wind's really picking up.
You mean the dog's farting?
No, not this time.
Okay, let's call in.
Oh, my sides, they're splitting. This could get messy.
Well, you didn't deny it.
That means you have to release pressure, right? So we know.
You mean it can get messy if you follow through?
Ah,
At our age, never trust a fart.
The bucket list.
Especially
Bucket list.
Especially a warm one.
Oh, dear me.
What was you saying earlier? Your sides are splitting?
Did anyone see the TV series Falling Skies?
It rings a bell. I probably have, yeah.
It rings a bell.
With Noah Wiley. Yeah. They called the creatures, the alien creatures, skitters.
Yep.
Who's got the skitters? That's what cows get. That's what they say when cows has got diarrhea.
Hang on. Get on this one.
Sorry, Michelle? You know me. Fully useless information.
So how you going, Swamp? What are you doing?
Hey? Who the hell Swamp?
Tanker Wolf.
Oh, right.
So they have, these nicknames for each other over there, Swamp Thing and alligator, or no, not alligator, crocodile. Sorry.
Yeah, Americans got the alligators.
Yeah.
No. That's how I know Swampy is, Tanker Wolf as Swampy. We've been playing games, a range of different games.
Oh,
For
yeah.
You've been
quite a
hog-tied
number of
as
years.
well.
What? Used to play.
I got the joke, Carol. Don't worry.
Used to play DayZ and a range of other games, mostly survival games. But yeah,
Nice.
PC upgrades. Well, good luck. Well, that's good that you got some work. Well, I haven't worked pretty much half the year last year, but nothing's come up this year yet.
What the hell's the lumpy bits?
Who's got lumpy bits?
I've got lumpy bits in me thinners, and my airbrush thinners.
You got lumpy bits in your thinners? Really?
Yeah, very lumpy bits in my thinners. Look at that.
That doesn't sound good. Have you seen a doctor about that?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, I know why.
Can always strain it.
Well, the funny thing is, I usually put a piece of kitchen towel in there, so I spray in, so all the paint sticks to the kitchen towel, which means that when you lift it out, you can then reuse the thinner for cleaning through the airbrush.
Oh, thinner. Okay, got it.
You ever thought about getting a camera, Swamp? Webcam? I know he's got a microphone, don't know about camera.
Oh, chair action right now.
Yeah, I have to turn around to get my airbrush thinner thing away where it lives.
Where it lives.
Horizon.
Ever after.
Wow.
Voila.
Josh says, King Tiger, Carl. It was that program in America on Netflix, the one where the owner of the Tigers was supposedly fed to them. Anyone hear about it? They've made 2 seasons of it on Netflix. No.
Oh no, the Tiger King?
Josh says,
I've heard of it, never seen it.
I don't. It's just ridiculous.
Josh said, I'd like to go to Belgium, Marcus.
Huh?
And try some of the beers and fortified wines.
Well, you should.
I've gotten very merry on Duval.
Fortified wines, Carol, have you tried Buckfast?
Oh, yeah, when I was at school.
You probably need it. Sorry, go.
Doing all right, Scott. Waiting for the PC upgrades and may have to get some work lined up. How have you been? He says he's ordered the Ryzen. Oh, what? He's ordered a lot of stuff then, with some thermal paste for 400. Pretty good deal.
Ryzen is the CPU.
For computer, right.
Yeah. 32 gigabyte RAM, which is a stick. So yay big. And GPU's graphics.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's for your computer screens.
He said
For that quality.
he's got a camera somewhere about. Never tried it.
Yeah, I tried using an old camera on this too, and it didn't work. You're probably better off getting a new one.
I shall be right back.
Just says Tiger King, and then he's saying Buckfast, and then he says YouTube. Image required over on Scott's. So that's the link for Scott's channel, I'm assuming.
It's all right, guys. They all come. If you build it, they will come.
That's what Kevin Costner said.
Yeah. And 30 years later, or however long it was, he in the same field. Actually, it wasn't the same field. It was field next to it, where he filmed the film. He opened up an actual, an actual NBL, and not NBL, the National Baseball game, a real game, with all the players actually came out of the cornfields like they did in the movie.
Finally, all my figures for the black ones are all taped now.
Nice.
Yes, then I can make a picture and send to him.
Field of Dreams.
Oh yeah, I have a couple months. I promise him I send upgrade videos or pictures. I hope you like it. If you like it not, it's not my problem.
So I'm assuming one of the dogs has farted.
Well, I didn't hear Michelle giggle.
No, I
Oh, wait a minute. That's JC, isn't it?
Yeah, it's JC that giggles.
No.
Michelle
Oh,
gags.
Yeah.
He farted and then buggered off.
Yeah. It was obviously that offensive to the dog. He's decided to go and move somewhere else, so he doesn't even breathe it.
Why?
Fred.
That's the one.
Yeah.
It means I can move now and actually get to my desk.
It goes in there, doesn't it?
See, when you took the dog out the packaging, Carl, you didn't read the small print on the side of the box, did you?
Comes with noxious gas.
There's packaging.
Yeah. Yeah. Nowadays, in this part of Scotland, the dogs come with a plastic wrapping.
Oh, Joshy's putting the links in. He's put in Marcus's. Does next Saturday stream. Tanker says, Joshy, I'm not commenting up to that. He's put Panthers in. He says Ian's against anything. Never against anything. He's put Dominique's stream in, link in. Says he's got dogs, you know. And then
That's where he's got a stash.
And then he's put Michelle's in, saying master of the skillet. Don't you mean mistress?
Masters? Is that like Masters of the Sky? Except it's done with skillets.
Then he's put a master debating princess. Oh, that's got to be JC.
Ted.
And Panzer Cat, Jim says to Panzer, what are you working on?
I'm working on the interior of an Airfix ferret.
I tell you what, just hold on.
Tell you what, give me a couple of seconds to finish doing this paint so I can clean my brush, and then I can go and get everything out so that people can see what it is.
Yeah, and then we'll have a trip around the benches then.
Yeah.
Joshua says he loves thumbing Tanker. I love those things.
There's a quick blast of this colour. So that.
Terry's on tonight. Is it 6 or 6:30 tonight, Scott?
6:30, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it depending what time he gets in from school?
Yeah. Yeah, 6:30 UK. It's about 3:30 AM here. Hello, Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay.
You all right, mate?
I think I need a coffee.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, that reminds me. I must drink the one that I made before the stream started. It was stone cold now. You do realise that?
Jim's asking, what are you working on, Panther?
Yes, I know. We were just about to do that. Okay, I'm just going to clean my brush, and then Carol can do the round the bench tour.
It just shows Scott doesn't listen, doesn't it?
It does. It absolutely no idea. He's probably watching the stream on YouTube rather than in StreamYard.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I was actually
so
concentrating
mean.
on this piece, making sure
And
it's all
he's in
lined up.
Australia, so he's probably watching it tomorrow on playback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's now Friday. Well, it will be in an hour's time.
Joshua says, Mistress Skillet. Really? Well, what's your safe word then, Carl? Well, it's not Joshua, I'll tell you that.
It's not ouch that hurts.
Hey.
Right. Okay.
Jim says, Scott's model's going to be the kit supplied tracks for the Tiger. Yeah, I think so.
What?
Are you using the kit supplied tracks, Scott?
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I don't have any others.
Right.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm now ready to answer.
Okay,
Jim's
I'll just
question.
finish this bit of chat now.
Yeah. Okay.
Just says, behave, Carl, or you'll be in for a good panning. Or behaviour, Carl or Michelle will pan your backside. Just saying hey to Lindsay. Lindsay said, yeah, I'm fine, just having a coffee break. And Josh says, same, Lindsay. Hopefully you've got the same weather as we do. It's a bit windy, but really hot and sunny. It's just blowing. Yeah. David saying hey to Lindsay. Josh says, oof, that'll leave a mark. Look, we'll see the individual skillet rings on the bottom of the pan.
Oh, look at that.
That's that. Lovely.
There's the decal sheet.
You can wait your turn. I'm going to Panzer first.
Right, to answer Jim's question,
Waiting.
I am building the Airfix Ferret Scout car Mark II, and I'm converting it to the Aiden version with the use of a Scorpion Miniature Models conversion set, which turns it into the big sand tired no mud guards version that they used during the Aiden emergency 63 to 67. So it really does make a difference to how the vehicle looks at the end of the build. It's let me see if I can get a nice decent image. It's there's big wheels, there's no mud guards, because they stripped them off their vehicles because they fitted these giant sand tires. So it makes it surprisingly changes how the vehicle looks rather than the standard Ferret. Let me just, because I happen to have a standard Ferret hull just sitting over here. Oh, so there's it. Here we go. This is a standard Ferret hull with mudguards fitted, and if you compare the two, it looks like a souped up, stripped down version. So that's the sides on. So interesting.
I think that's going to be my favourite one. Thank you, Conzo.
Thank you.
I suppose we're going to see Smeghead.
Yeah, he gets a bit bitchy when you don't do things for him right away.
Scott, thank you for patiently waiting, Scott. What do you want with her?
Well, I was just going to mention this. Usually, Camilla does better, but that's how I found the decal sheet in a bag with a
mine
sprue.
just in with the sprue.
Yeah,
Yes,
usually they do them separately with the tissue paper over, but not on this kit.
Yeah, so
No, that Scott is because it's earlier Tamiya kit. It's only recently that they started, on the last 10 years, 12 years, that they started putting the decal sets separately into bags with tissue paper over them.
Yeah. Well, it is 1989 kit, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a few years old now. But yeah, Well, all I've done was taken the top off. I've cleaned her all up. I've taken the front fascia, cleaned that off as well. The turrets here cleaned, ready to go. I'm just building the cannon up, which is what I've done there. I've glued that already. Now I'm just about to build the breech and all that up, and then I can put different things together. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for pieces now, or bits. Yeah, there you go.
cheers, Scott. That's
All
not
right.
good. Oh, JC looks like he's twiddling his thumbs. Hi, JC.
Hello.
It's 15,
Right.
14.
So, haven't really done much more, apart from, like, obviously, I don't know whether you can just about see, but I've attempted to put the
Nice.
pupil in the dragon's eye.
That
Yeah,
looks
that looks good. I like that.
I've done the edging on the tongue as well. So that's what I've gone on that. And then this dude is almost coming to an end, actually.
nice.
So yeah,
He's a bit bow-legged, isn't he?
yeah, a lot of detail,
Swimming with bow-legged women.
that I pulled out to him. But I've just got to do some highlights on the edging of his cloak, and then
That looks really smart, actually. See, I like that. It's good.
Oh, it's fallen. But yeah, that's me. That's all I've pretty much done. Just tiny little details.
Thank you very much, sir.
There you go.
We're going to probably see Marcus.
So, you started. So what I'm trying to do is do stuff. I'm just trying to do stuff. That's what.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm doing exactly the same thing.
So I've done the back end exhausts. I've done the Samurai on the back plate. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. You know, these things here, I don't feel that they were very well done in terms of how they printed it, because instead of going with the grain, it now goes across it and how they sit. That's OCD for you.
No, that would be how it would be done in the real vehicle, Marcus.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So
Still messes with my equilibrium, right?
yes.
Anyway, so that's what I've done. I put for the idler wheels, and yeah, that's about it. And then I'm trying to figure out what can I do that doesn't interfere with the Samurites, because I need to get some other glue. That's all.
You could build the gun and the internal components for the turret. It's a separate kit, and you can add that in. You can build those. The option up parts. Yeah, it's separate. Yeah, because you'll add that into the turret after you finished it.
This one.
Yes, that one.
So this I can build and then just pop it in.
Yes, pop it in. Yeah.
Wow.
All you do is just open it, look at the instructions, and you'll see where it fits and how it fits together.
I do love the barrel though.
It gets you to waggle the metal barrel in front of
I can waggle my barrel in front of you guys.
You can waggle you in front of Terry later on.
Oh.
You can get him to spend
I didn't
more
mean
money.
it to come out like that. I'm sorry.
The tension's building.
Mm.
It's almost out.
There you go. You know, it's a lot of handling to do with this barrel. So, yeah, there we go. But the thing is, the barrel has to come on late, I guess.
I'd leave it in that protective sheath. You don't want to get fingerprints all over it.
Yeah. Well, you should always use protection, right? That's how it is.
Lovely day. Yeah.
Yeah, protection leads to protection prevents accidents like children.
Children. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
It's got polycaps. Jesus. Oh, what is this? All right, fine. Oh, nice cardboard piece.
Mhm.
There we go. Have a look, shall we?
Destructions.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to put in the barrel. Ah, I see. Okay, fine. No problem. I can do this.
See, you can assemble that, and it attaches to the outer to the inner mantlet.
Yeah.
And you can do that sequence without having to affect how you apply the Zimrit later on in the kit.
Thank you, Panzer. Much
You're
appreciated.
welcome, Marcus.
Panzer is so full of good ideas.
He's full of summer. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, because guess who went looking for that kit last night? Yeah, it was yesterday afternoon after you finished the stream. I went and had a look to see, because it's one of the newer Tami releases, and I haven't bought a Tami kit for ages. And I thought, should I? I didn't know. I haven't got it because it's like I said, I haven't bought a Tami kit for about 10 years. So I thought, right, let's have a look, see at. And I managed to find the tank kit, but not the upgrade option that you have in your hands, Marcus.
So my only question is this: for the guy who put this kit together, right? He got the samurai and he got the extra gun mount stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But why would he do this? Because you can't see the internals. There's no interior to this kit apart from this now.
It could be that he planned to do the model with open hatches, and you can see some things through the hatch at the top of the kit and at the back of the turret, because there's a turret hatch at the back that opens up.
Yeah.
Or perhaps he knew Panzer and Panzer threw him under the bus.
It could well be. It could well be that he saw the kit coming out. You see, a lot of these kits were purchased during lockdown in 2020.
Yeah,
and a lot of people came back to the hobby. And he would have seen the option kits for it. He would have seen he would have bought all of this stuff. And then he would have got it. He would have stuck it to one side because he came off furlough, or he looked at it and thought, MFG, went and bought a simple kit. And eventually put that one on the auction websites because he never got around to building it.
It's a possibility, yeah, definitely. Because that's where I got it. It's from an auction site, yeah.
Yep.
99% of my kits are from auction sites.
Yes.
Cheers, Marcus.
Thank
You on Terry's tonight?
I hope so. If I get the invite, I'll be there.
Just a subtle hint there, a
Yeah.
little history.
Sorry.
About subtle Carlo as a tank through a plate glass window.
I know. Super subtle.
Hi, Michelle.
Oh, hello.
How you getting
I'm
on?
fine. I've painted everything. I'm just doing my trackage now.
I
didn't paint it before I put it on, stuck it on, which is my error, my fault. Hey ho.
Live and learn.
So I'm just doing that now, which is no big deal really.
I'm actually really impressed.
But
Your hands are clean.
I've got a bit of paint on, but not a lot.
You're getting better.
Listen, Carl.
Do you hear the whoosh?
Thank you.
I'll roll over your face in a minute if you're not careful.
Okay.
Okay then.
We'll leave you to it. We'll just look on Dominique. Hi, Dom. How you getting on?
Hello.
Save me.
Save me. Okay. I have here the white ones. I need to tape this all. All the black ones are done now for taping. For now. Dus this is the next how much? 8, 16 tape things to do.
Yes, Dominic,
Yeah,
there's
lot
eight
of-
pawns. There's
lot of
8
work.
pawns, 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, a king, and a queen. That's 16 pieces on a chess set.
Yeah.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
16.
I go green.
16 on one side, 16 on the other side, 32 in total.
Yeah, 32 in total. Yeah. And the black ones are done, and the other ones I need to do that. I do
Nice.
that. I do now a couple, maybe tomorrow a couple. I don't know, maybe Sunday. Saturday I go to the model store in Rotterdam, and then I go buy the paints for it.
You go to Rotterdam, huh?
Liverpool,
Yes, I go
Rome.
Saturday to Rotterdam. Saturday
Wow.
morning we go with the train.
Oh, awesome.
Anyone else get the song in their head then?
Which one?
You are the other side, right, Marcus?
Say again.
You in Den Haag, right?
Well, I only live like 13 minutes from Rotterdam on the A13, so
Okay. Yeah, we go Saturday morning with the train to that store, to the Meijer and Blessing.
Cheers.
okay.
Do I detect road trip coming up?
Well, it's not really a road trip if you just have to go like, oh, here we are.
Jake's in. Hi, Jake. Hi, Tammy as well. Tammy and Raisin.
Hey,
Hey,
Tommy!
Jake.
Vixen, hello.
Oh, chat's gone mental.
Oh,
Lindsay says, okay, back to it later. Catch you later, Lindsay. Have a good one.
Cheers, buddy.
Take care later.
Like you're saying, seen them ferrets driven in Britain. Weird seating. And you saying, have
Yeah,
a good
well-
one. Jim
Well,
saying,
you have the driver's seat, the commander's seat, and you have 2 side seats.
Jim says, Scott, I think I had the 1989 edition of the Tiger one. Does it have a steel road wheels? He sold his copy a few years back.
I got a steel rod right here. Sorry.
Tammy saying, morning, Carol and Panda and chat. Hope you well, Tammy. Computer's working.
But Marcus, it's a very small rod you've got there.
Well, that's just an interpretation of what I got.
It's not about the size; it's how you.
Thank you.
Joshy's putting the links in again. He's put the photo etch masters in. That's Marcus.
What?
And then he's put Michelle, known as Mistress Skillet.
Oh,
Mistress Skillet. Oh, that's a nice title.
And Jim says, Marcus, how does the Zimmerit panels go on? Do you have to glue them in place?
Yes, I do have to glue them because it's all photo etch. No bullshit here, apparently.
And he's put Dominique's link in because he has a massive paint stash. And then he's put, can we see who this one is? Never has ham or cheese on his salad sandwiches.
Well, I can have ham on my salad sandwiches. I'm just banned from having cheese for a while.
And then we've got the
Oh,
DIY
my
shelving expert. I wonder who that is.
I can see a certain figure coming out in a second.
Okay, guys, I am back in a minute.
Okay, don't
Okay,
get
Dom.
washed.
there you go.
You see, told you.
Be right back. And Tammy says, hello everyone in Scott's chat. And Josh is saying, hey Tammy and Ray. And David's saying hi to Tammy and Ray. And Jake's saying, hi Jake, saying, hey Scott, Marcus, Josh, Tammy, Ray, Michelle, Dominique, and everyone else.
Hey.
Carl, you notice Michelle has no paint on her hands. But that's the blood that will be on there later after the 4-yard perfect form skillet throw. You may notice after you've woken up. And they say hey to Jake. And I haven't done anything. Oh, it's Michelle put that in. It's come up with mine. Great building so far today. Don't forget to leave your thumbs. Well, just put your thumbs up. You don't have to leave your thumbs. You can take them.
that would suck, you know. It's like,
It would, wouldn't it?
Yes, I'm rather attached to my thumbs. So.
well, your thumbs are attached to you. I think that's the more important.
And then Jake saying hey to myself and to Panzer. And Josh is saying see you later, Lindsay. Have a good one. David saying hey to Jake. Tanker saying would, but I need my thumbs. Josh says I'm going to have to start trademarking his phrases, especially the ones for JC. Yeah.
I never said anything.
And Joshua says there's a comment for Panzer just before the links went in. Oh, I'll nip back and have a look. And Jake saying, how's all? Well, we're all fine, thank you. You? I hope you're well. I've found it. Joshy, I've got one for you, Panzer. Mr. Bigglesworth, Dr. Evil's cat from Austin Powers. On Terry's tonight, you should change your name to Smegglesworth.
Smegglesworth.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
that's actually pretty good.
Unfortunately, in order to do that, I'd actually have to watch the movies.
Maybe.
Oh, no.
Have you not seen Austin Powers, Panzer?
No, remember, Scott. Remember, Carol. I have a built-in crap movie detector.
Yeah, but you know, Smut
But it's
Panzer.
not crap. That's the thing.
That makes two of us because I've not seen them either.
Oh, you silly bugger.
No, I just didn't put
what a
Michael
shame.
Free at all.
Who's the person that does the main role?
Oh,
Mike Myers.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
That's the reason. It's a bit like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Get out, my swan!
and the other actor, Matthew
Beyonce.
McConaughey. I haven't watched any of his movies because I saw him once in a movie called Contact with Jodie Foster, and the character that he portrayed was added into the movie just for him, and it's a terrible character, and consequently it destroys the movie.
Fine. I'm not going to argue this. We are all entitled to our own opinion. I'm just kidding.
Although one movie.
I liked Mike Myers in Wayne's World.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Okay.
Dana Carver's character is pretty good, though.
Yeah. I liked him in Blue Thunder.
Yeah?
Yeah, he played Jaffa's character in the series
Yeah, true.
because Robert Smith was in it as well. Hightower.
Yeah.
Oh, we've just lost 10 viewers. That just dropped down to
What?
13.
We were talking about, you just said Austin Powers a crap movie and you just lost 10 viewers. There you go.
Austin Powers is brilliant. I watch it every night.
100 viewers just came back. No.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
Yep, that was 10 spammers I've just left.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
which is why he's not playing today.
Ah, yes.
Now the biting makes sense.
Yeah. Either that or they've got a job centre appointment.
So good, Panzer. So
Okay, I have something really nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
you're buying us around. Oh, ice cream on Dom then.
No, I'd rather have it in the bowl.
Your mind works different. Yeah.
You said the ice cream on Dom.
Yeah. Dom's buying the rounds of ice cream. There you go.
I'm going to ask Dom, what flavour is that, my friend?
Strawberry.
It looks suspiciously dark for strawberry ice cream. I thought maybe raspberry.
Framboos. Wow. All right.
That was not me.
Okay.
But I detected a giggle. That means it was JC.
No, you said raspberry, so I blew a raspberry. Phantom raspberry blast. So yeah.
It's not much of a phantom though, because we all know it's you.
Because he keeps giggling, doesn't he?
He does.
Not all the time. There have been times.
Oh, there have been times. So now you're actually admitting.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Oh, no. I would not admit anything like that.
I'm
Nice-
sorry.
Nice ambush, Marcus. Nice ambush. I like that one.
Marcus, I thought you were my friend.
I am on your side. I'm just warning you.
Ah, right. I've got you. Right.
Christ.
And Joshy says it's not about the size, it's how you build it. It's how your minds
Well-
take that.
Exactly, Johnny. That's what I was saying
Trademark.com. Oh, is he doing his night shift bit now? Trademark.com. Well, what is it he says? Trademark. Do it from my garden. Trademark. She says it's a bit nutty.
That reminds me, he's got an announcement coming out tomorrow or today.
Oh.
Something's not right here. Oh no, those are the front ones, aren't they?
Tank says not properly watched Lost in Powers. Was a bit of a bore. He says watch Matt in Dazed and Confused. Awesome movie. Josh says Mike Myers is hilarious in Wayne's World. Matthew McConaughey, well, whatever he's called, I give up. Matthew, that guy. It's Lost 10. I haven't banned anyone today yet. I'm
Well,
good today, Jake. I've just seen that. Hope you're well. Shane's in. Hi, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
Oh,
Hello,
Shane.
how's it going?
Good day, mate.
Hey, Shane.
Shane.
How'd the weekend go? It was MotoGP, wasn't it? I think Shane was at Silverstone, wasn't he?
Pardon?
Or was it Cody? No, it was Kodiak, wasn't it?
Kodiak
Yeah.
was it?
Shane will be thinking, wait, I was where? When did I do that?
Yeah.
Josh saying hey to Shane, so's David Markey. And Josh is going, it's Kodiak.
Yeah, my bad.
Dope. Oh, God, Michelle.
Sorry.
You fall asleep?
I've just moved in an opposite. It was on the table.
Now it's on the floor.
Yep.
Oh, God. Shane says, doing good, just finished for the day. Wife's bitten a dog. Oh, sorry. I can't believe I said that. Right, I'll start that again. Shane says, doing good, just finished for the day. The wife's got bitten by a dog, so she's off to hospital.
No.
Oh, look at her. She's all right. I didn't mean that to come out the way it came out. I said, she bit a dog. God.
All right.
Jesus, Carl.
Wow.
Have a little bit of decorum, will you?
Hunter, shut up. Holy Shane saw the funny side. He says the wife's bitten a dog. Oh my God, you made my day.
Quick, somebody rush the dog to the vets.
Joshy, don't you dare clip that.
You should.
Too late.
He probably,
It's
probably
not
wouldn't have even thought about it until you mentioned it.
I mean, seriously. I mean, everyone gets the same treatment. There's no.
There's no coming back from it, Carl.
Joshy said, should I have clipped that?
Yes.
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 If Carl says no, that means you've got to clip it.
If you tip me, you
Shane
better get
says, this is why I come here. I come in for the laugh. Oh.
Oh dear shit.
I'm sure the dog did. His wife was Shane's wife was waiting on it.
I hope she's all right.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Too serious.
You want Michelle?
She felt like I didn't want to go.
Yeah, I bet she did. Josh says, so no means yes and yes means no. Got you. Oh, don't start that, Joshy. So it's Two Men and a Little Princess tonight at 10 o'clock, correct?
Awesome stuff. Yeah.
Who's channel got on tonight, JC? Josh's, is it?
Yeah, on Josh's tonight.
Could you put
Yeah,
a link
Josh-
for it, Joshy, please?
Joshy's the princess.
You realise
Are you sure?
You've just put
Yes.
yourself in so much trouble here, JC, saying that.
Why?
He's just going to come back at you now
Nah,
like a bulldozer.
JC, stay strong. Just go with it. Go with it.
I know. It's difficult, isn't it?
No, it's not difficult. Just do it.
See, thank you, Marcus. Glad someone's got my back.
Yeah.
Well, Marcus is a poor, deprived individual.
Only to
What?
push you in further.
I am what
Yeah.
now?
Having JC's back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Josh says, so
someone's got
nobody's asked who held louder. And Shane says, I was laying porcelain tiles. You know, wife's more important. She got a chunk taken out of her arm, but hopefully hospital will fix her. Oh, wow.
Well, when you say a chunk, are we talking about like a little thing or like a fistful? What?
Half an arm.
Exactly. Jesus Christ. I'm not making light-hearted comments here. I'm just.
You know, like
curious.
Michelle just said, what type of dog were it?
Yeah, and was it your own dog or was it somebody else's dog or was it a strange dog? Well, it had to be strange if I bit the wife.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
but then again, you know.
Josh
did
says,
you-
have I set one up for tonight? Well, if you're not, we're all having a night off. And
what
Josh
was
says,
it- what was-
yes, JC, stay strong. Those delicate, soft hands need a rest every now and again.
Soft hands, you know. You know what I say to that? Yeah. I'm
There's
just
nothing
sorry.
wrong with soft hands. Trust me.
Depends what you do.
Enjoy
with it.
that.
Well, I mean that would be Josh's OnlyFans for soft hands.
You guys
didn't
need
know
to
you-
duke it out.
I didn't know he did video.
Joshie says, say what, JC? All I see is this. Sponge finger. Sponge. Oh.
See, hang on. Yeah, okay, yeah. I see.
You got Joshie, sorry, JC.
Yeah.
You can't sound like that. You have to sound confident, right?
I
Like,
know. That's right.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's all right. It's all right. I'll think of something later on tonight.
No, that's good. I'm looking forward to see that. Yeah.
Air raid warning, air raid warning, air raid warning.
Oh, hang on.
JC is going to be thinking.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Shane says it was about the size of a burger bun. And she
What?
was on her way
Holy
back
shit.
she was on her way back from town, and it was a man's dog in the tunnel. As she passed him, the dog jumped at her face, and she put her arm up. Wow.
No, that's quite disturbing, actually.
Yeah, that's quite serious, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
All joking aside, Shane, I hope she's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But that's a dog that needs to be taken to a vet and euthanized.
Yeah.
That dog needs to be seen to.
is exactly what happens here. If anything like that to a
What?
dog,
Yeah.
That's what's meant to. It's what's
fire
meant.
dog,
It's what's meant to happen. Yeah, I don't think it always does.
the dog gets taken away and euthanized, and the owner gets a big fine.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I have to say, sometimes dogs just go fucking nuts.
And sometimes I think the owners need euthanizing as well. Anyway, sorry.
Oh,
Yep.
When did the UK have their last public execution?
1960.
No. That's not, that wasn't public executions were the 1890s.
Oh, public. Oh, sorry. It was the last hangings in the 60s, wasn't it?
Yes.
Is that it?
In the Victorian era, we moved them indoors, so they were no longer a spectacle. Because you used to get people turning up selling pies and sandwiches, and
Well, it was a
hot
public
beverage.
spectacle, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
It was a
It was
holiday.
like- Yeah.
It was a
Well,
day to it.
Yeah, exactly. It was a day out, you know.
Yeah,
Well-
right or wrong, it happened.
Yeah,
There
here's
was
a useless bit of information for you. You know the saying, money for old rope?
Mm-hmm.
That's where
Yes.
it comes from. Because
Yep.
they used to sell off the hangman's rope.
Yes, the hangman used to sell off 1-inch sections of the rope.
And if you added it all together, it was a bloody long rope.
Well, the guy needed to make some money. I don't know what he got paid. You know, it's not the easiest job in the world,
It
right?
was
So I
actually
get it.
supposed to be quite well paid.
No.
I don't
The,
think it was.
Not back
the British hangman, Albert Pierpoint, he was paid £10 per neck.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the standard going rate. Traditionally, the hangman in the UK was someone who was a condemned prisoner to himself, and he was given the option: carry out the hangings, or we hang you. And that's
Great stuff.
that's how our executioners came about.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one before.
Oh, trust me, studying the death sentence and the death penalty in the UK is one of my things. I've often been fascinated by it.
Yeah, I must admit, Albert Pierpoint's story is very interesting.
Is that
And I-
the guy that?
Sorry, Scott. I think Timothy Spall played a brilliant part when he played that character.
Yes.
He's a good actor. Him. Sorry, Scott. You were saying?
I was just about to ask. Is that the guy that hung the Nuremberg trials?
Yes, it
Yes.
was. Yeah.
Yes, he hung the SS guards. He didn't hang the major Nazi conspirators. He did. I think it was over 100 odd convicted SS guards that were convicted on the British side of things, or the Allied side of things. Czechs, the Poles, they did their own execution and hung their war criminals differently. They used what was called, in Czechoslovakia and Poland used what's called the pole hanging method, where they're not dropped very low. Yes, this conversation has went morbid.
It's gruesome. It's gruesome.
We'll move away from that.
So Shane says, our dogs at home are perfect, wouldn't hurt no one in the
That's
house.
what everyone says.
Yeah,
It
well,
is what
our
it is,
dogs wouldn't attack anyone, not even intruders, they'd lick them. But I still wouldn't trust
It's the
them. It's
worst.
in their nature to bite, isn't it? So,
It's the worst watchdogs ever.
I used to have a guard cat. My
Well,
white
I would
Bengal. It
you
used to.
heard ours.
You had a
heard
Bengal?
bark at everything.
I used to have a guard cat, a Bengal cat called Scimitar, Kimball, and every time someone knocked on the door, all you heard was "Grrr," and it literally growled. He's like, "What the hell is wrong with you? It's just someone knocking at the door." He was very protective and territorial.
I mean, they're all. Yes, they are domesticated, but they're still animals, right? They still have instincts, right?
Yeah.
So- and you have to kind of be aware of body languages and stuff like that. You know, you can't just expect a domesticated animal to behave like a human, right?
Yes.
That's not what it is.
Yeah.
when people treat animals like babies, they are my baby. You know, that's where shit goes wrong.
Yeah. I mean, sort of dressing the bloody things up. Anyway, Joshy says, speaking of OnlyFans, make sure to close yours tonight, JC. I don't think people noticed it last week, but that might not be
Well, I
fair.
thought what I'll do is, supposing that you keep saying that I'm putting my links in for Bricklink and all that lot. I thought I'd leave those ones out and just promote the OnlyFans tonight.
Yeah. Joshy says, not that in defending all dogs, but sometimes I have to say, most of the time it's the owners. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It's always the owners, and sometimes the animal is hurting, and when someone kind of comes in and blah 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 blah, you know, it hurts. Of course, they will react, right? You know, there are circumstances that doesn't apply to the norm. Right?
Well, dogs will snap out when they're scared as well.
You know, I was a canine handler in the service, and we had a lieutenant who was my trainer, right? And they had a Malinois, and everyone's like, he's vicious and blah blah blah. You can't use that dog. And his handler came up to that dog, and it's like, come on, dude, and he got viciously attacked by that dog. Turned out he had a kink on his spine that caused him tremendous pain. And he just touched it. It wasn't, you know, any kind of interaction between the two. It's just pain. So the dog was handled and you know operated on and stuff. The dog came out fine after that, no issue. But you know, it happens that sometimes dogs just want to be fucking left alone, just like humans, right? Because when I'm in pain, don't fucking talk to me, don't touch me. You know, I'll be fine. Let me just deal. But dogs do not have that privilege.
No, they can't talk to you.
They cannot say.
Yeah, I do. Josh says, I'll Google it. It was 1964 was the last hanging. And Josh says, wait, what? You've changed your link from your brick link? He's fainted. Oh, he's back. But Eddie Murphy can talk to animals.
What?
Yeah, there was somebody who did it before Eddie Murphy, Joshy.
Yeah, it was Rex Harrison.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
God.
was the original.
Sorry, I did not just say that, did I? Talk to the animal.
See, there you go. My work is done. He's got the song in his head now.
I know. Carl and earworms. Perfect. I love it.
I like that film, Rex Harrison.
I love that film.
With the pink snail.
Yeah, that was
Now
Carol.
what? What?
That wasn't a snail, Carol.
Really?
It left a trail. Sorry. Joshie says, yes, it was Dr. Dolittle.
Depends on where it's been. You can sometimes leave a trail.
Sorry, but what's got all the DVDs?
Yeah, you have.
Uh-huh.
It's not we, love, it's you.
Sorry, I've got all the DVDs though.
I've got all the John Wayne ones.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm not getting anything done today. Oh, I'm nearly finished now.
Yes, you've started now, so you'll finish. Right,
Finish what you started.
Put on the screen.
Yeah, well, I hope everything goes all right, Shane.
Yeah, definitely. That's not a fun place to be in.
Don't you just sort your arm out.
Shane used to come in quite a lot at one point, didn't he? Obviously, real life. Work and whatnot.
Let's try that again, Panzer.
Yeah, let's.
98, not 78, you plonk.
You Wassock.
What have we done?
Oh, calling answer.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, dear. What's it, kids?
Josh says you're not getting outdone. It's because of all the chat you're having to read. It doesn't help that I'm moving backwards and forwards, adding to it. Yes, I have got one up for tonight. Be live, honestly, your mind. Well, Joshy, if you've got one up for tonight, put the link in chat, please.
Please do.
If you go onto your channel and click on the share button, you'll be able to copy the link for the actual stream.
Yeah.
And put
Hang
your
on.
link in as well.
Hang on. Joshy's plugin. Did he get permission first before you asked him to?
Ooh.
Josh is my main moderator.
What?
Whoa.
Well, next to Michelle.
That was quick.
I get it. I get it. I get it. You,
Personal favorites and all that. Yeah. I mean,
Joshy's your main moderator because you get him to, so you get him to plug for you. To the fact
I
that
thought
you run
Michelle was
plugs.
your main squeeze, but yeah, all right.
Wow.
Oh God, you should have seen Michelle last night. I've never seen her move so quick in my life.
Wow. Okay, Michelle. Really?
We were in bed last night. I rolled over.
Sorry.
And,
You can't do this.
And the way she was laid down, her hand was stuck up on by my pillow, and I touched her hand with my hand. Oh my God, I thought she was going to fly out of the bed. It was like,
Now, that might sound good to you in your head. Just say.
Well,
You be careful. It's
Perhaps
the
I should have kept
interwebs.
You see, tonight she'll be sleeping with a skeleton pan
of nights.
under her pillow, so that if it happens again tonight, there'll be a sudden ding.
Have you tried putting your cold feet on her back?
oh,
Why not? They do it to us.
yes, it's true. Joshie, I was just thinking, perhaps you need a box of tissues.
You have an
And
issue.
Joshie said, will there be anyone in to watch tonight? As there are others on. There are. It's a big place, YouTube. And Joshie says, I'll grab some on the way back later, Tanker.
but the question is, though, are they really modelers? Sorry.
And Jeff says, I'll be
Wow,
in
really?
tonight at 11 p.m. I'm going to have to go and do this myself tonight because Joshie's not doing it.
Are they really modelers?
That's a bit harsh.
Very harsh, because I was just on the
I can't
stream
believe
last
you just-
night.
I can't believe you just said that, Marcus.
I wasn't. What? No, I. Fuck. JC, come on.
Lovely weather out there, isn't it,
Oh,
Marcus?
you bastard, you. Oh, I have your back. Wow. I see.
I've always got your back.
How's the weather under that bus, Marcus? I ask myself.
It's fucking brilliant. Say it. I apologize. I'm using fruity language on a daytime stream.
Fruity.
I have to do myself. So the two links that are in chat, the two links I've just put in chat. The first one is for Josh's stream tonight. There's 2 Men and a Little Princess. And then the second one is for Josh's channel. So if you're not subscribed, please nip over and give him
Yeah, you
subscription.
should. Definitely.
I think he's on 106, so we're trying to get him up.
Hey, Joshi, I'm sorry I couldn't join you when you did your pop-up. It looked like really fun. So
It was.
For that.
Hey, Dorker! Hey, Dorker!
I was very excited. It's like, Dorker! Give me Dorker!
I like it when Dorker comes in.
It sounded as though you were saying Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Hadouken.
But Dorkin, what language
But
would that?
he's Dorka.
Street-
He's
Street Fighter.
Dorkasaurus. He's not Hadouken, is he?
Hadouken.
He's Roar.
Would that be a German accent with it, or
Which one? Which,
Do you know,
who?
people in
When?
chat might go, oh, this is nice. They're happy to see me. You know.
Yeah.
And Zombie's
Zombie
in as well.
Hunter.
Zombie.
Zombie Hunter, hello, Zombie Hunter.
And he says, Joshy now has 107. Thank you very much.
ooh,
Oh wow! Good job.
Dorcas laughing. Jeff saying, hey, Zombie. And Joshy's put a 3 men and a princess, 2 men and a princess, 1 man and a sponge, a princess, I'm not the princess, 2 men use a sponge on a princess.
No,
These two-
okay. Let's get this.
These two,
Right. It's 1 man, 1 SpongeBob, and a Wobbly Bob.
A wobbly.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you can't put the wobbly bob.
No. It's 1 man, a wobbly bob, and a princess.
Time's up.
Joshy says, these titles are getting really confusing. They are, if you just heard what I said. Tank says, good day, Dorka. And Zombie saying, hey to Jeff, and thank her. And Josh saying, hey, Zombie and Dorka. And Zombie saying, hey to Joshy. And that's chat caught up with. And I just said, these.
This tank has too many parts.
You sound fed up.
Huh?
You've got too many parts.
Can
What?
never have too many parts in the tank.
Who said?
Many parts.
Who said that?
Who said you can never have too many parts?
I don't.
Was it you, Michelle?
Well, the thing is,
We'll get you. We'll get you a mini art kit.
Yeah, no, it's too many
So,
parts.
no.
No. Yeah. Get her to build that gecko otter.
What?
That fancy tank with a funny face on it, Jay.
Oh, me red face.
Yes,
Oh.
the otter, the gecko kit that you got the other week there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
thing
Oh, the
is,
otter. Yeah.
Carl wants that.
Well,
Yes.
that's yours. You
And
bought
he
it.
won't let me have it.
It's on your stash piles up there.
He won't
I'll tell
let
you
me
what,
have
I'll
it.
send.
No, he's on about the otter.
Oh, the one I've got.
Yeah, the
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll send.
She thought you were on about the firefly from
I
yesterday.
thought the one, the Korean one. From yesterday.
No. The otter. The one, the Vietnam era one. The one with the individual track links, Michelle.
God. Good God.
Oh wow! That Scooby Doo laughter was awesome, by the way. Or monthly, I would say.
Josh says, Panzer, don't make me put the clip of your airbrush at your air holes in. Zombie saying, hey to Dorka, and Josh says, it's 2 men, 1 sponge with a fairy soft hands and a couple of printers.
Well, do the printers ever make a appearance online?
No, I'm going to be spending the day with mine. Oh, there you go. There's the printer there.
There's no equity rates for the printers yet.
Ah,
One man is oh God. One man is mod and a sponge with 2 fingers. The prints do, Marcus.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get mine up and running again this week. And Tanker says, as the movie says, is 2 fingers enough? What movie?
well.
Well.
every guy went like, I have no idea. Sorry.
I can't say anything.
Because you have very thin fingers.
Not on a daytime show.
Ooh, you mean
And the fact his missus is stood beside of him.
No, he's up there.
Skillet pan in hand. Let's JC answer the question. That way we'll see how fast you can come down the stairs.
It's not the fact that answering a question, I had something in my head, but like, yeah, I can't say it because
Daytime
We'll
stream.
get it out of him in the green room, ladies and gentlemen of the audience.
And
When
as
did
it
this become a
happens,
daytime stream? Really?
As it happens, Carl, have you seen the time?
yes, that's what I'm saying. As it happens, it's time to go bubbles. Right. So, thank you very much for joining. Oh, I better go cameras up, haven't I? Sorry. Right, stop getting carried away, Carl.
Yeah,
Jeff says, I can't remember what Debbie said now.
Michelle hasn't hit you hard enough then.
Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, panel. Thank you, Dominique, for coming in, and Marcus.
No
I'm
problem.
Scott's part of the furniture now.
Yeah.
Are you coming back in yet, Joshy? So, yeah, tonight. What's on tonight? We're on tonight at 10 o'clock.
Terry at 6:30.
Oh, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, Terry's on at 6:30. Little history. I should have put a link in for him, actually. I'll put a link in for his channel, but I can't put a link in for the stream because he hasn't got it set up yet. So if I just do that a second, it should be quicker to do it myself. Yeah, done. So that's the link for Terry's stream for tonight. Well, for Terry's channel. Please, Bobble, it'll be a good laugh. It always is on Terry's.
Yes. Go over
Especially
to
Thursday.
go over to his channel, click the like button, the subscribe button, and turn your notifications on. When he goes live tonight, you'll be told half an hour in advance.
There you
Or
go.
half an hour after he's finished, like happens with me.
Oh,
Yeah, but you
wow.
live in deepest, darkest. I was going to say Norfolk there. You live in the Grampian Hills. And, you know.
I'm up in the Cairngorms.
Yeah.
Islands. Right, so anyway, enough of the waffle. Thank you very much for joining us. See you tonight. Have a good one. JC's on Saturday, Mark's on Saturday, Panzer whenever he's on the stream. We'll all see you tonight on Terry.
Dominic tomorrow.
Huh?
I am tomorrow. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock Dutch time.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
hell. Josh, can you
12
stick a
o'clock
link
UK
in for
time.
Dom's? Oh, you've done it already. Dom's link is further up in chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So please go over. That's the wrong button. Right, so thank you. See you all later. Bye, everyone. Try that again.
See you around. Bye.